There we go. Hooked up. Hooked up. It's a crappie. It's a crappie. Hooked up with our first fish of the day, and it is a nice little white crappie. I don't know if he's a keeper or not, though. We're going to have to put him on the measuring board and see. I think he's 10. I think he's 10 inches easy. Stick him on there. Oh yeah, he's 11 inches. That's a good start. Go ahead and throw him in the live well. See if we can't catch another one. That was awesome. First fish of the day is a crappie. I wasn't really expecting that because the current is ripping. There we go, pretty good bite. Might be a crappie. Might be a yellow bass coming up. It's a crappie. Oh, another good little eater right there. Just thumped it. Gonna make sure on this one too. A little bit smaller than the size fish I've been catching recently, but I think he's still definitely 11 inches. There's two crappie. Two crappie in the current. I like it. Not monster slabs by any means, but it's fun catching them in the current like that. Normally when I fish places like this, I look for a current break or where there's like really not any water moving. And typically that's where the crappie will stack up at, but oh my goodness. Did we get another one? Oh my gosh, it's another one. It's another crappie. Didn't even get a chance to finish my statement. We got ourselves another one. There's our third crappie of the day. A no doubter. They're in the fast moving stuff today. That's crazy. Okay. Okay, I like it. 3 crappie in the current. Come back out, so there's another one. Just kind of out there in the middle of nowhere. I just looked it up and he was on there. There's another fish. I don't think that's a crappie. I think this is a yellow bass. Yellow bass or a white bass. It is a little yellow bass. And he bit, sure enough, chartreuse crappie magnet. If we get into some bigger yellow bass, I'm gonna keep them. Like I said, every time I come out here, but I ain't playing around today. If I catch me a couple of them big old jumbos, they going in the skillet with that crappie tonight. My rod just loaded up. I hope that's a crappie. I didn't actually feel the bite. Oh, he's coming up. It's a crappie. There we go. There we go. That's a nice one. It's the biggest one so far. Get up here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. See, they like the little grub. There's something about a grub in the current that is always just a good move. And that's a thick one. Look how healthy that fish is. Plump right here in the belly. A big old mouth. No doubter. Is that number 4? It's number 4. There we go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't think that's a crappie, my friends. It's too beefy. It's too beefy. Uh-oh. This might not even be just one fish. This might be 2 fish. Uh-oh. He got big. He's trying to jack me up. He's trying to jack me up. Oh my gosh. I bet this is a striped bass. Maybe 2 striped bass. Oh, it's a nice striper. Oh. Just one nice striper. Come here. Yes, sir. He's going home with us too. All right. All right. That'll work right there. Look at that. That's a nice striper. He's probably 2.5 pounds. Crunch that crappie magnet. I I got it out there into a spot where I thought I was gonna catch me a crappie. Got the bait down, it was real calm. Nope, striper got it. We're gonna put him on the striper side. Is this a crappie? Or is this a yellow bass? It's a little tiny crappie. I thought it felt like a crappie thumb. He actually ain't that tiny. This is a borderline keeper. We are going to definitely throw him on the measuring stick. I was like, that felt like a crappie. Oh yeah, he's definitely 10. Definitely 10. Oh, 10 and a half, almost 11 inches. Let's go. Another beautiful little white crappie. You have any black crappie in there? No. That's number 5. We were halfway to our goal of 10 little river crappie today. I think we can do it. Definitely think we can do it. We're off to a hot start. I say it's a hot start. It's actually kind of slow. It's not very predictable. Sometimes when you get in a rhythm out here and you get them kind of dialed into an area, you can catch them and expect to catch them every single cast. But right now it's kind of a wild card if I'm going to catch a crappie or a yellow bass or anything at all, just because of how much the water is changing in this spot. I feel like I could probably do a little bit of exploring downstream and probably find some hold up somewhere. But I'm content fishing right here right now. That's a crappie. That's a crappie. I think. I don't know. He's actually digging a little too much now. Oh, it's a nice crappie. It's a black crappie. Yes, sir. He smoked it. He smoked it. New species. New species alert. They're all biting that bottom jig for the most part. I don't know if it's because it's the grub. I don't know if it's because it's the bottom jig. I don't know if it's because it's got the bright pink head. I really don't know. But that is a really nice black crappie. I love the colors. I'm not sure if it's picking up in the camera or not, but it's got lots of just aquamarine, teal, blue up there in the scales. Just a beautiful, beautiful fish. Everything we caught so far is white crappie, I'm pretty sure. It's our first black crappie. If you guys don't know the difference, this is a great time to learn. The one on the right hand is a white crappie. You can see it's got these lateral or these vertical bars going down the side. And then you can see the black crappie is more speckled. It's got a bunch of spots. Usually, white crappie have bigger mouths. This one here is a little bit smaller of a fish than black crappie. But two different species hanging out in the same spot. And that's our 6th crappie of the day. Everything's been a keeper so far too. And I think all of them have come on the grub. I'm not sure entirely. Uh-oh, I think I got another striper. Little tiny striper. I can tell as soon as he started shaking his head. Because he was right underneath the boat. Well, I'm gonna let this one go. If I keep any striper, I want to be at least the size as the one that I did keep earlier. Still fun. Send it back. The crappie bite has kind of died. The water's changed a good bit. The wind had picked up and it was really hard to fish effectively, but it's kind of let up just now. So maybe we can turn things around and get a few more fish. We still got plenty of time to get our 10 crappie goal. There's a nice fish. That might be a crappie. I think it's a crappie. I think it's a nice one too. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Get up here. It has been a minute since we hooked one. There we go. Finally calmed down out there. And that might have eclipsed our biggest one we got in live. Well, that thing is perfect. Look how beautiful that fish is. What a perfect specimen. It's been 12 minutes since I caught anything. And probably 25 since I caught a crappie. But that is a nice one. That is a really nice one. There we go. There we go. I think that's another crappie finally. Come on up here, be a crappie. Yes, sir, it's a crappie. He's jumping. I think it's another black crappie. No, it's a white crappie. There we go. It has been forever since I caught one. I just made a swap to a 1/4 ounce jig head. It's a little overkill, but it's so windy and so much current that I felt like I needed it just so I could feel what's going on. I had to reel my bit a little bit faster, but that's only a couple of casts since making that swap. That's another good keeper crappie. I think this is number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is number 8. 8th crappie in the well. Looking for 2 more. I honestly was thinking about putting a bobber on. I still might do it just to experiment. I've never done that here, but I was thinking that I could probably keep my bait in the strike zone a little bit longer. Oh my gosh, I got bit on the fall. This is a little something something. Oh, he's running like a striper. Oh gosh, it's a striper. I think it's a striper. I think we got ourselves another striper. Come up here, big dog. Yep, little striper. Actually pretty thick. Actually pretty thick for a striper. There we go. It's a pretty nice little striper right there, guys. Another one about 2 pounds. We got a lot of crappie, or we got a good mess of crappie in the live well, so I think we'll just keep the crappie. We'll let our other striper we have in there go, I think. That's nice, little striper action. It's been slow. For as good conditions as it seems to be out here, the bite has just been all over the place. Put it back out there where I caught him at. There we go. I think that's a crappie. I think it's a crappie. Come up here. That's number 9. That's number 9. Got him on the top jig. There we go. Our 9th crappie of the day is another beautiful white crappie. I think we have 2 black crappies and 7 white crappies now. But our box of fish is looking pretty good. Look at them. They're all happy down there. Okay, one more. One more and we are out of here. There we go. This might be our guy. Please be my guy. Oh yeah, there we go. That's number 10. Number 10. We did it. Oh gosh. We did it. Oh my gosh, guys. I was about to give up. Then another 10 minutes since I had a bite from anything. And boom. We got crappie number 10. And that is a solid one. They're so thick right there. Fat and happy crappie. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 happy crappie in the live well. That's what's up. All right, we're back at the house. We got our catch from yesterday all laid out here on the cutting board. We've got some nice little slabs. We've got 1 singular black crappie and the rest are white crappie. And I think this one here was our biggest. He's probably maybe 1.25 pounds or so. These weren't mucho grande slabs, but still perfect eating sized fish. And today we're going to be just filleting them with the electric fillet knife. It's about time for me to get a new one of these. I think I've had this one here for about 3 years, and I feel like it's starting to give out on me just a little bit, but it's been a good knife overall. We're going to use it to cut these fish up really quickly. Should take no time at all, and then we're going to cook these up in the house. I'm not sure how we're going to cook them yet. Probably something just simple and standard, but they're going to be delicious because they're super fresh, they're freezing cold, and I can't wait. Got our catch cleaned up, got them here on this cutting board, and I have them seasoned up with some Cajun seasonings. I've got a skillet heated up with some butter. I've also got some broccoli going, and we're going ahead and throwing these guys into the skillet and get them cooking up. Whip up a nice little quick and dirty lunch. All right, just finished up cooking, and we've got ourselves a delicious looking plate of fish right here. It smells good, the broccoli looks good. For those of you that don't know, fish is, one of my favorite foods, but I almost like broccoli more than fish, as weird as that sounds. So I'm excited about this. I'm gonna go ahead and do the official taste test and prop you up right here on this window. Here we go. Again, look at that. Beautiful, fresh crappie fillets. little bit of broccoli. There's a good piece right there. $11 out of 10, always. It's just hard to beat. I mean, we eat crappie so much, and that's why you see us keep so many crappie. Every time we go out, we always keep some. It's because we truly eat it all the time. We're probably, 5 or 6 times a week. Sometimes we eat it for lunch and dinner. It's just so good, and you got to get it while the getting is good, because we don't really target crappie that often, in the warmer season. So we've got a pretty good stash of fillets in our freezer, but it's always nice to have some fresh fish on hand. You ain't gonna worry about thawing them out. One more bite. Look at that. So good. There's absolutely nothing not to love about that. But anyways, guys, this is where we're gonna wrap up today's episode. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me on a little quick and dirty crappie fishing mission. I had a lot of fun. Wish we could have caught a few more, but we caught plenty of fish and had a great time doing it. So if y'all enjoyed the video, do us a huge favor, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you on the next one. Bye, guys.